People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Now the first part of the video is called Manchester It Nah Jester. That means it nah play. I am speaking about an incident that occurred Tuesday evening in which a young man, this is his picture on the screen right here, he is 25-year-old Orlando Lee. Mr. Lee was reporting to the P0l station on condition of bail for, I think, some sorts of gun crime, some sort of illegal tool and ammunition. However, when Mr. Lee reported at the Cross Keys P0l station in Manchester, it is said that one of the officers on duty, they saw a suspicious looking bulge in Mr. Lee's waistband. And when they tried to accost Mr. Lee back off, wheel and pop off, and bust up 2 shots in the P0l station over the P0l head, something like that. Not 100% sure. However, that sounds more dramatic. Now, people, first thing first, take a look at Mr. Lee's face. Mr. Lee has a criminal history, a criminal background. However, for some reason, these judges in Jamaica, there's a saying that goes as wise as a judge or as a owl, something like that. However, we see that the decision-making process of these judges lately, it has not been very wise. As a matter of fact, it has been jaw-dropping, it has been boneheaded. But that is a story for our next blog. Now, people, this man actually was going on condition of bail. Don't know if it is his natural instincts as soon as he gets up in the morning and him drinking tea, eating breakfast, he tucks his tool in the waistband as a precautionary security measure, just in case the ops roll up, because obviously he is a criminal and you don't want to be caught slipping. However, I think that Mr. Lee was caught slipping, or he made an error in judgment, in that he forget that he was reporting at the station on condition of bail for an illegal toll. However, he showed up at the people's place of business and he don't know if he forgets. However, obviously he did not forget, because as soon as the people try to hold him back up, wheel and pop off and ease them off. Now, people, I don't know what is going on in Jamaica. I don't know what is going on in the P0l training school. Don't know what type of training some of these P0l they are getting, or if them even show up at class, or if they did, obviously they were in the backbench. They never learned too much. They weren't top 1 to 5. As a matter of fact, they must have come last in the class. Because I say this to say that you as a police officer, you should be trained. It should be in your natural instincts. If you see something suspicious, and people, this is just a reenactment of what might have happened. I was not there. I am just assuming that this is what took place. Mr. Lee walks into the P0l station, Cross Key, face screw up, have the ugly bad man face. Him pull up. Morning, Sarge. Morning, officer. I need to sign in for my condition of bail. Officers on duty, maybe on WhatsApp, social media, in a conversation with matey, some sort of idle conversation. So therefore, they were not obviously paying any sort of mind to their obligation, the priority, which is the job, safety and security of the force or the station. Officer looks over at Mr. Lee. He says to Mr. Lee, "Oi boy, I hope on in the station you come with no sort of toll on your waist, you know." He then looks at his squaddy over at the next desk, pop down desk, and he says to the squaddy, "Oi squaddy, look on the boy there. You think the boy really coming at the station and have gun in his waist? Oi boy, a gun that you have in your waist?" And then the squaddy say, "No sir, the boy they can't so fool. He can't come in here and know say him there upon condition of bail and him have gun upon the waist. I must see idiot boy this man, he must be fool. You think so if we go over there and try see if that him have upon him waist?" And the next squaddy say, "No sir, me don't think so. He can't so fool." Now people, that is my impression of what might have taken place. It is not 100% proof. However, I say this to say that had these P0l been trained, or the P0l been trained, and saw something that looks suspicious in a man that is a known criminal, that is a man that was held before with some sort of serious crime, firearm offense, wouldn't you think any rational person would probably think that, listen, maybe I should be stealth. Maybe I should do some sort of James Bond or MacGyver move. Not some boneheaded, fool squaddy move. Maybe I should act as if I did not see it. Pull my legal firepiece which was given by the government of Jamaica and the Queen, Her Excellency. Hold him up at gunpoint and tell him, put him under the ear, get down on him knee, and then me frisk him waist and make sure that it was not at all. Wouldn't that make better sense? Wouldn't better heads prevail, meaning whichever squad was there? So people, I say this to say that it is obvious that whatever officer was there made a very bad blunder. Officers that was there made a very bad blunder. In alerting said criminal, taking the advantage from oneself and giving it to the menace to society, the criminal elements out there. So people, luckily this man, as barefaced and brazen as he was, him never actually want to con up the P0l them. Him never actually want to take with the P0l them, because he knew that he was in a whole bunch of trouble already. So therefore, him basically took evasive action to take with himself without any further charge. Well, he is going to get other charges in dispensing some can in the P0l station while reporting on condition of bail. So therefore, this man is in a whole heap of trouble, a whole bunch of trouble already. And even more amplify the trouble that he is in. However, this man realized, listen, I am on condition of bail, and even though I made a mistake, and don't know if it was a mistake or he just was making sure that, listen, I have seen all the news articles in which other people reporting on condition of bail, and then as soon as them step out of the P0l station, right on the step, somebody roll up in a car, pan a bike, and take them out. So this man obviously wasn't taking any sorts of chances, and that is what criminals do, I guess. However, I say this to say that with the climate in Jamaica right now, the P0l station don't have any sorts of detectors, metal detector, firearm detector. That means just anybody and everybody can just walk in at the P0l station, wheel and pop off and blazed up on the P0l, and they are not alert. Is this the way Jamaica P0l station is run? Is this how idle our P0l are under the climate? So therefore, Them a just make people walk in at the station, wheel and pop off on them, bust up shot over them head in a them own station. So therefore, if a man can walk in at the P0l station and do that, he should feel comfortable to go anywhere else in Jamaica. Any other establishment, financial, people house, people business, and do whatever they so choose. Because if them brave enough and can get away with it in at the P0l station, who is there to stop them? Nobody, obviously. Now people, this man, the P0l them I say, they want him to turn in himself, report to the P0l station. However people, do you think this man, a criminal, known criminal, out on bail, reporting on condition of bail, bust up some shot in the P0l station, P0l have to get flat? Do you think that this man is actually going to turn in himself to the P0l after all of that? After all of the trouble that he knows that he is in, before he went to the P0l station, after he went to the P0l station. So now people, the P0l them ask the residents, the public, if them see this man, must call the P0l 119, whatever hotline them have for the P0l, because he is armed and dangerous. Didn't you know that this man was armed and dangerous? Shouldn't you have taken all the precaution to make sure, say, no sorts of armed and dangerous man don't walk in the P0l station and put all of the P0l them down in a fear for them life? Isn't that what you should have done? Is that how Jamaica is run right now? This is the people that are supposed to protect us when them can't even protect themselves. Now people, before I go, I want to wish happy birthday to one of my loyal subscribers. His name is Mr. Neil Goldburn. He works for Guardsman as a security officer. Big up yourself. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support of everybody else. Point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.